I'm happy to announce that I will be running for President of the United States of America this coming November. Alright, in all honesty, that is unfortunately not true. I know a lot of people wish it was, man. I would make this country great. But unfortunately, I don't quite have the facilities for that yet. I'm not going to rule it out for the future, but, this November, it's not going to happen. God damn it. I really need a haircut, dude. It doesn't look bad from this side, but when I look straight on, ooh, yikes. Yeah, dude, I just had these glasses, solar eclipse glasses. That was yesterday. Cool thing. Not much really happened where I was, but, cool nonetheless. But enough mumbo jumbo. Endpixel, right? The server I've been recording on for the last, couple months. I've posted a handful of videos on there. Basically, I'm the owner of it now. I am the owner of endpixel. This is exciting to say the least. This is the first server I've, owned. Not by myself. Obviously, there's two other owners. This is the first server that I have owned. I have a lot of say in. I oversee things. I make changes. I help out. This is the most involved I've ever been with the server. And a lot of people might be saying, what happened, High Top? Why are you owner now? Why weren't you owner before? You were just partner, now you're owner. What's going on? So, I'm here to kind of explain that, basically. Basically, y'all know that Dexter was the owner of endpixel previously when I was a partner. He was the owner of endpixel, for the first couple maps, right? Basically, some stuff happened with Dexter, and he ended up leaving, right? I'm not really going to go into detail about what happened. I don't want to, slander anybody's name on either side. It's just not worth it. All I know is, I'm happy with where I am. I'm on, endpixel side, with pretty much the same team minus Dexter. There is some confusion. There is another endpixel, kinda, sorta, that Dexter is running, per se. It's a bit of a mess with that. I'm not too worried about it, though. It's the endpixel, from me is this endpixel that I'm part of. This is basically the entire same team minus Dexter. That's literally it. And there's not really any beef, man. I don't know what Dexter feels towards us, but towards him, there's not really any beef. There's always still the same deal on the table for him that he had when he was owner here previously. That's still on the table if he ever wants to take it or accept it. It's fine, no bad blood on our end. It's Dexter can do what he wants. It is a shame that he might be trying to use an endpixel and make same there might be two servers with the same name, but just don't even think about it. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much that. There's just some stuff that happened. No, Dexter wasn't kicked out by any means. He left on his own accord. He just had different ideas that the other owners had with the server. They just didn't share the same ideas. Some stuff went down. The reason I actually, haven't uploaded anything since my last factions video, I've uploaded a lot of shorts, though. Y'all go watch the shorts, man. The shorts are funny. I love making the shorts. Watch the shorts. Get them some views. But the reason I haven't uploaded any, Minecraft stuff since, a while ago was because, factions was closed on endpixel because of all this that happened. And, I don't want to, say things that didn't happen, but basically Dexter shut down factions. Then the IP was switched. And then Discords were switched. It was just a big mess. The map had to be closed. The map had to be restarted and all this type of junk. It was a big mess, but it only lasted a couple days. Now everything is smooth sailing. That's why I'm making the video now. That everything is pretty much in place. We're good to go. None of this crazy stuff is happening anymore. So that's why I wanted to make the video now, because everything is set in stone. But another big question that I'm sure most of y'all will be wondering is what's next. What's next with endpixel? What's next with me? Same thing with me. As far as if you're just a casual viewer of this channel, nothing's changing. Realistically, nothing's changing. I'm still going to upload factions. I'm going to upload prisons too. I'll get into that a little later. And then I'll just be doing my thing. But if you want to play with me on, endpixel, or you just want to play endpixel in general, you're going to be wondering when the releases are. And first off, prisons on endpixel, which has had a great reception. People love the prisons. It's OG cosmic style prisons. You can raid people's cells and stuff. And there's a bunch of other stuff. I'm not a huge prisons guy, so there's a lot for me to learn when I play it. But that is releasing this Saturday. So I believe that would be like April 12th or 13th. I'll throw it up on the screen right now of what the actual date is, but it's one of those days. That's when it's gonna release. Hop on, check it out. It's gotten really good reception. Our beta map that we just had, people loved it. So check it out, see how you like it. And yeah, but Factions is going to be coming up very soon after. We're aiming to release it pretty soon after Prisons. A set time has not been decided yet, but I could say that within the next several days, or a few days even, a set time should be set in place. We're very close to having the server where we want it to be to release. Once that happens, I'm going to try and, just showcase a lot of it. I'll obviously make a video. I'm going to make a video showcasing Prisons too, either tomorrow or the next day. But I'll also be making a video showcasing everything new with Factions when that time comes. But I also want to say this. If you're watching this and you're the leader of a faction, I want you to come play. Obviously, I want you to come play. And the owner, I want to bring more players to the server. I want to bring more players to my channel. I want you to play. So this is what I'm going to say. I am, I've scheduled. I already have, I think, 7 or 8 tours scheduled with Factions leaders that I'm going to be giving out. And these aren't like, I haven't even started, really asking people yet, because it's not, it's a little in the future. But if you're a faction leader and you have any interest to play endpixel or whatever, I mean, realistically, just give it a chance, man. I promise it's fun. People love it. Like, people that have played have really liked it. Give it a chance, man. You never know. But if you want to, see the server before it's released, shoot me a DM on Discord. I'm going to try and open my DMs to people so that anyone can message me. Hopefully it doesn't, come back to bite me. But shoot me a DM saying, hey, I'm a leader of a faction. I'd like to check out endpixel, and I will hook you up, man. It might be for a couple days until I can let you on the server, but I'll, give you some inside, information on what's new, what's changing, some of the, the stuff we can offer y'all if you come play, like ranks or, whatever else. So yeah, just shoot me a DM. If I don't respond to the DM within a few hours, join my public Discord, the Meatheads Discord, which is in the description, and at me there saying to check my DMs. I'll check it and I'll see it with you there. So, either of those two will work. But, if you're leader of a faction or just playing a faction that you think your faction might want to come play, shoot me a DM, man. I will be more than happy to show y'all around the server before it's released and, give tours to a lot of people. So that's that. But yeah, man, I want to say this as well. Obviously I'm the owner now, and obviously I will be getting, paid by the server, paid by the people who spend money on the server. But I just, I want to hark on the fact that, this is not something I'm doing to make a quick dollar, right? It's no secret. I get paid to make videos on servers. I've been getting paid to make videos on servers for a long time now. I don't necessarily, need the quick dollar from this server. It would almost be more beneficial for me if I would just record and not spend, extra amount of my time on this. But this is something I've wanted to do for so long. This is something I want to do. I want to make a server that can help grow Factions again, because I mean, Factions is my favorite game of all time. People can clown me on that if they want, but I don't, it's my favorite game of all time. It's why I play like as much as I have. So I want Factions to grow. I miss the old days when every server would have 300 people on it, and servers would eclipse 1,000 players. Like, you had Archon with so many different realms. They would have hundreds of people playing every realm. Cosmic would have just a ton of players. Like, I want to make a server that can do that can give that to people. And this is obviously a 1.20 server. I think that's where Factions needs to go in order to grow. But this is, like I said, this is not something that I'm doing just to make a couple bucks, and then dip out in a month or two, man. Like, this is something I want to build from the ground up. I want to make something that people will love, people will enjoy, and people can come and play. And like, I'm not going to cater to one audience, man. I want to reach the broadest audience possible, because as much as I want my server to do, I want Factions to do well. That's like my end goal here. That's why, like, all these other servers, like, I'm never going to prey on a server's downfall. People might think like, oh, this server's releasing around time you are, it's gonna be a big competitor, and just be like, yeah, maybe we changed the release just to get like a more influx of players. But I'm never gonna pray that server just fails. I want servers to do well, because that brings more players to the game, that brings more eyes to Minecraft Factions, and that just is gonna grow. And like, I miss having so many people playing factions, man. I miss that. So I want that to get to a point. You never know. Maybe it will one day, maybe it won't, but who knows. But yeah, you know, this is me now. I'm an owner of a faction server. I'm gonna be recording prisons. You know, next week when the prisons is out, I'll be recording a lot of prisons. Then I'll be recording factions once that releases, and I'm just gonna be, you know, trying to make the server the best thing possible. And obviously, I want input from y'all. You know, if you have any ideas of things that you might want to see added, comment them right now, or let me know some other way. Like, comment something you want, or let's do this. Comment something you miss in factions, or something you wish was different in factions. You know, whether it's protection for armor being hard to get. You know, back in the day it was hard to get. Maybe you missed that, or maybe you wish that, you know, factions maps were longer, something like that. Just tell me something you wish was different about factions in today's, you know, world. But yeah, you know, this is a pretty, you know, informal video. You know, I just wanted to make this video to, you know, talk about stuff that's been going on. Like I said, tomorrow or the day after will be a prisons showcase, back to the normal content. But as I said, I'm uploading a lot of shorts. Please go watch them. I love making them, and I think they're pretty good. So, you know, go look at them, like them, help them grow. Would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I don't really got too much else to say. You know, without anything else, you know, I guess I will just see y'all tomorrow or the next day. Peace.